You're watching PTV.
Dress him up in Sears' best double knit slacks. Save $4, just $13.99. And he'll be a soft touch in a plush velour pullover, just $8.99. Then long sleeve dress shirts for a gift of distinction, just $6.99. You save $2. And of course, you can use your Sears credit card.
You're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition. Starring Arnie De Herrera, Doug Silva, Ben De Herrera, and Sherry Ketzel. Featuring all your favorite Christmas crafts with Sherry, holiday drink recipes, and holiday home decorating tips from the boys, holiday shopping, and so much more. It's time now for PTV Live.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to PTV Live Holiday Edition. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
And I'm Ben.
And we have others joining us tonight from her daughter's place, getting ready for the holidays. There's Sherry and
Joe.
I'm back.
yes, awesome.
Oh, come on, Doug.
Gonna be a lot of that today. I'm pretty salty.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, Joe, it is good to have you with us.
Well, thanks for having me back, guys,
Oh,
for the
Joe.
Christmas episode. It's the official Christmas episode because it's the last one before Christmas.
Yeah, it really is.
It's cray cray.
I
It's just
tell you, Joe, you've really pumped it up this month with your countdown of the top 25 films and your visit to Christmas Con. I mean, you have just really been in the festive mood this month.
You have to be. It's December. I mean, when else am I going to do it?
Very true. Very true. So, Sherry, Ben, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm still responding to work emails and texts right now. So it's one of those weird weeks where you have to have everything done before Christmas. So just excuse me one second.
And Sherry?
Yeah, doing okay. I mean, I've been crocheting all afternoon. I got my last couple of stocking stuffers this morning and I'm done. I'm ready.
I thought you said you were doing the dinner.
I did that last night.
Oh, because you said I was tired. I was working and cooking dinner all day.
Well,
today.
we cooked and prepped all day Saturday and then all day yesterday after church we had to set the room with the decorations and tables and
Too much work.
Oh,
but
hey,
it was really nice.
I must say I like that one. Hey, everyone. So excited for this episode. Love Joe's shirt. Where can I get one? Okay, let me go ahead and present Joe. There it is. He is for the Christmas Cousins podcast shirt. Nice, Joe. Very nice.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, everyone. Let's go ahead and get things started. We're going to see where Chatty is tonight. Well, Chatty is finally home on the nostalgia tree. That's where he belongs. And that bubble light, that just reminds me of the
I'm going to make that real life one, that life size, human size one.
yeah, we saw
I
a
don't.
giant bubble light on
All
Instagram.
3D, all 3D printed, and I am going. That's a life goal.
Oh no. Poor Jeremy.
I don't care how much it costs. I'm going to do that. I don't care if it's a couple $100.
Did you
Yeah.
guys see the Lego wreath that Jeremy made for Alex?
No,
No.
did not.
Oh, let me see if I can grab it. It's right on this door. It's amazing.
Well, while you do that, we're going to go ahead and get started by making a cocktail tonight. Joe, are you ready? I think so.
I think he's
Here we go.
Is one or is that really a Lego one?
It's the 3D printed of Lego pieces just blown up.
There it is.
Yeah, we had the same thing. Look at
The
that.
exact same one. Look at that.
It's been hitting the socials. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
Jeremy
fabulous.
made it as an early present for
the
Alex.
boy.
Put it together.
Wonderful. That is wonderful. I love both of them. Those are great. Well,
They are fun.
Joe wanted to have a specific cocktail tonight, but I told him, okay, we have to do a shot first, and then we'll be making another cocktail later on in the show. More on that in just a bit. But right now, we're doing a sugar cookie shot, and Doug and I are each going to have it. Let's go ahead and go to the cocktail cam. And this one calls for Bailey's cream. Joe, you say you're not a fan of Bailey's?
I am not. And so I went and bought the tiny little bottles because I don't want to buy a giant bottle and get stuck with something I'll never drink. So,
Well, we don't drink that much. I like it. It's just with like creamy liqueurs, they have a very short shelf life, and I'm tired of throwing away booze because we've been throwing away booze like crazy because we don't drink. You think we drink, we don't.
Well, it's liqueurs anyway.
Yeah, and they crap out after a while. So
okay, I'm taking my elevated craft shaker, and I'm going to start by putting in 1.5 ounces of Bailey's into the shaker.
So we have to now, because we were going to get the small ones, but when you add 2 small ones, they were practically half the size of this bottle, half the price.
Here we go. All right.
So now we have to refrigerate after opening?
Yes, we've refrigerated. Yep, there it is. Keep that Bailey's in the fridge, or you get chunky shots.
Okay, so I have to, the refrigerator, we have no room.
All right. And then, you know what? I left the milk in the refrigerator. Could you please go get that?
Since I have to put this in the refrigerator, good idea.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, I'll move on to the vodka, which is our giant bottle of vodka from Kirkland. You know, this thing is 1.75 liters. It's a lot. But this also calls for 1.5 ounces of vodka, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in.
Now, is this you preparing for 2 shots at the same time?
Yes. I actually did the recipe in half too.
Okay.
So the original recipe called for 3 ounces of Bailey's and 3 ounces of vodka. So no, that's a little too much.
So I'm basically making enough for 2.
Well, was that ever a problem for you, Joe?
It's never been a problem, Ben.
Didn't think so.
And then I'm putting in 1 ounce of the Lazzaroni Amaretto, which is a very nice, got a very good scent to it. Oh, that's the aroma on this one is very nice. So 1 ounce of Amaretto goes in. And then we've got 1 ounce of milk that I'll be putting in once Doug gets here.
Why did you fill it to the brim?
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I spilled some. You're
You
supposed
spilled
to.
some?
Yes, you don't fill it to the brim and make me walk.
I didn't. It was still that much space.
Oh my God! You put. That's why we have all these little throwaway sippy cups, and I'm like, no, you filled it up, and I'm like, I tried getting, I barely walked, and it dribbled.
Okay.
So not cool. I had to clean. I have been cleaning all day. My hands.
Not because of me. Okay.
No. My hands are so.
Oh dear Lord.
So precious.
All right. Here we go. Our little shaker. I'm going to pour.
Where did you find this? Some kind of concoction somewhere?
Yeah, online. I'm going to go ahead and pour our little shots here. I'm using cordial glasses that we have in the cupboard.
They were bequeathed to us.
Yes.
I'm using this cool Target glass I got. On it.
Oh, now let's see. Actually, let me present Joe. Go, show that one to us. Okay, now that's cool.
Gosh, that is more than a shot.
I absolutely really want to get the Arby's glasses. We only need like 4 of them.
Well, let's give it. Shall we give it a try?
Okay.
Okay, here it goes.
Oh, that's awful.
It's weird. What did you put in this?
This is Bailey's, vodka, milk, and amaretto.
Yeah. No. Ben, remember when you asked me if I made too much, if that's a problem? It's a problem now because it's
Well, there's still a
Maybe
little bit.
you can stick it outside and turn it into a popsicle for a lucky vagrant.
It needs something else. It's off. I mean, our amaretto is delicious. It's really amazing amaretto. Something.
Yeah.
Nah, it's the proportions. It's supposed to be like a sugar cookie.
Yeah.
Oh no, they failed on that big time.
Well, again, our partner channels that do a lot of cocktail making, Let's Celebrate TV and Velveteen Lounge Kitchen, they are live. Let's Celebrate is on Sundays at 3:30 Eastern, and Velveteen Lounge is Wednesdays 8 p.m. Eastern. They are much better at making shots and drinks than us because they actually make a lot of them. But we're going to keep up with them tonight. We're going to be making another one, but that's going to come a little bit later. So, but we do have cocktails in hand. You're still sipping? No, you're done.
I'll
probably finish mine. But let's go ahead and
you drank it all.
I did, but there's a little bit more in the shaker. I'm glad because I'm glad I've got a little bit more. We can get to the Hallmark Channel
it's a
movie
weird
review.
Aftertaste.
Okay, let's check this out. Okay.
Oh, my sweater.
All right, Joe, you are ready.
You like it?
I do.
Oh, come on, Doug.
He's just jealous that he doesn't have
Amazing.
one.
Oh yeah, I want to wear one like all the Karens out there. No, thank you.
He is surly.
Wow, you are in a salty mood tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the last weekend of the countdown to Christmas on Hallmark. They finished with 2 films. This first one, A Make or Break Holiday. Liv and Daniel grow frustrated planning Christmas in their new home and agree to go on a break. But they must pretend to still be a happy couple as they host their families for Christmas. That's kind of a very weak description of the film.
Yeah, it's not exactly like that, but
it does live it. I know that this one for a lot of people is going to trigger a lot of holiday stress. Christmas can be a very stressful time, and when people are rigid and refuse to change any kind of tradition whatsoever, and if you don't include something, they throw a fit.
Well, it was kind of stupid. They've been not even together for a year. And all of a sudden, just because they bought a house, not married, which there's nothing wrong with that, still weird. You're not even married yet, and you bring both parents together and you act like you've been married forever. Just a little odd.
Yeah.
Not realistic in any shape or form.
Now let's get the expert of film reviews. Joe, your thoughts. What did you think of A Make or Break Holiday?
So, I really, really want to say I love this movie, but I also really, really did not like this movie. There's a couple of reasons why. One, I thought the premise was great. You don't see couples who own a house together that aren't married in a Hallmark movie. That's very new.
Yeah,
that doesn't happen. But this was just basically an ad for Mr. Christmas, which is what I really hated.
Yes,
Craig.
That's right. The winner of Finding Mr. Christmas played the brother of Hunter King's character, Liv. So,
is he the one that had to entertain Grandma?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He did a good job.
Oh yeah, he had acting chops. So they didn't hire some schmo off the street. They actually hired someone who actually had acting credentials. And so it was very convincing. And one thing about this movie, Hallmark doesn't take themselves seriously, because they even had Jonathan Bennett go on there, and he took the mic and he says, "Well, who are you, Mr. Christmas?" So I mean, that's Hallmark for you. They know they're not serious and they're not a joke, but they have fun with their stuff.
Well, we have fun with our stuff too.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. Even the Christmas Cousins pod is convinced that Joe's hair is going to win the next Christmas.
God, get off the hair, the Lego hair. We know you love the Lego hair.
Jealous, Doug.
Okay. You take it off and put it back on. Snap.
Our Hallmark savant Paul Eichenlaub said it's a 2-hour movie. They could have condensed it. I found this film actually, I liked it, but yet there were moments that I didn't like it. So Joe, I felt the same way.
But it wasn't bad, but it was very Christmassy. So that got really high in my mark. I have to rate it purely on Christmas. And then there's the acting, the story, and other paraphernalia that goes along. It was a good movie. It just, like you said, I love it, but I kind of hate it too, because there's just some weirdness.
Ben, what were your thoughts?
I think I liked it more than I should have. But what bugged me was that the actress who played the woman of the two couple who were supposedly broken up.
Oh, Hunter.
Hunter. I've seen her do so much better, but I think it's just the way her character was written. It just kept going on and off and on and off. It's like, honey, wake up. You've got a good man in your life. Just go with it.
We never found out their jobs that can afford that kind of house.
Oh yeah. That was one of my big questions.
That really creamed my corn. What kind of jobs did they have that they could just go flounce and go, I bought a house. That was stupid. I wanted to know, and how do they have all this copious amount of free time that they could do all this kind of stuff? They could afford a house. You'd be working your butt off for that house. So not good, Hallmark.
All right.
Yeah. What really bugged me though at the beginning of the film was that she was so ticked off at his wanting to add color to the tree as opposed to making white sparkly, which is tradition, and tradition can't be broken. You have to do everything that's been done. It's like, come on. The breakup was her fault altogether. I'm sorry. That's just the way I read it.
It was fake and contrived, because normally you wouldn't do that. You would just kind of like talk about it. You know, the whole Hallmark has bad communication issues in all their writing because nobody talks to each other. Horrible communication skills.
It's true.
I haven't seen it yet. So.
Okay. Well, it's good. Definitely to watch.
I must say, though, I did enjoy seeing Hunter King and Evan
very
Roderick
convincing
on screen together. They really did look like they were in love throughout especially that montage.
They look like a couple.
You know what? Yeah, you know what I really liked, and the parts that I really liked about this is the pop culture references. The things that they mentioned when they were talking about their breakup, they mentioned Friends, and he goes, "Well, Ross says it's more of a breakup, but Rachel says it's just on a break," and like I loved that. Yeah. There was just a number of things that were really good about it. I think if they would have left. If we would not have gotten the whole Mr. Christmas middle part where, Jonathan Bennett's got to show up and call him Mr. Christmas. And then I've not watched the show, but I can tell that there were other Mr. Christmas stars, I think, in this thing. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think I'm right on that. But it felt forced. And that's when I started hating the movie. But I really did like it at the end. And I don't know how I'm gonna rank this, because there's parts of it that I really loved and there's parts that I despised. And but I think you're right. Hunter King was great in this. I thought she was really good. What's the guy's name? Evan
Roderick.
Evan Roderick. They were good together. I liked the grandma. I thought she was good. I thought I liked even the guy that was Mr. Christmas and how he was afraid of grandma after a while. That was kind of funny. But yeah, these parents are awful. Like, especially her parents. Like, they were just like, "Oh, we don't get the turkey. Well, Christmas is over. It's
Yeah,
time
her
to go.
parents were monsters.
Yeah, their parents
Yeah.
were a little bit
And then
bossy.
forcing that awful passing the candy bag game. That
Yeah.
I would have said an absolute hard no to that.
Okay, so we need to end this. The movie was called A Very Passive Aggressive Christmas. It was very passive aggressive. Everything, the whole 2 hours was everybody was passive aggressive.
Even
we're
with
done.
that, we all scored it. All four of us that scored it at 8 gold crowns out of 10.
I know.
So and that's because for the most part we liked it. There were parts that we just hated.
Very Christmassy.
But it was very Christmassy. So
Very
that gave us-
Christmassy.
obviously, because everyone gave it an 8, that it means that it's a gold crown average of 8. So pretty good.
Well,
All right.
yeah, I'll watch it and let you know. And before we go to the next one, I'm going to have to bail, guys, because I have to go eat and get off of this floor.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not floor people.
No, I'm not anymore. Not on concrete floor. No.
You don't want your sloppy turkey Joe getting all cold and all.
Okay, Sherry, did you want to say anything?
Hop on and say Merry Christmas to everybody, and we will
Merry Christmas,
see
Sherry.
you after the new year.
Okay.
Oh, before you leave, Sherry, real quick.
Yes.
I just want to say thank you for this. And I know I thanked you on Instagram, but I do love it. It was very, very generous gift that you gave me. And I'll put it on my lap right now to keep me warm.
Well, you're very welcome. I was glad I've had those fabric scraps for a while and just didn't know how I was going to put them together. And then I thought, that's it.
Oh, so now Joe is scraps. Joe, you
okay.
regulated to PTV scraps.
I will take the scraps.
Yeah.
All right.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, Sherry. We'll see
Merry
you soon,
Christmas, Sherry.
Bye-bye.
Okay, everyone.
Okay.
The next film was The Christmas Baby. This premiered last night and is the final film of it. I went ahead and just said what the scores were there because this one was a bit uneven. I was a couple surprised when a baby is mysteriously dropped off on their doorstep, forcing them to navigate new terrain in their relationship and careers. This one starred Ali Liebert, Catherine Barrell, and Barbara Niven. They are a couple and they find this baby all of a sudden dropped off at a store where one of the characters works.
I will say this. Second gift wrapping store in a Hallmark movie or movie arc of the season.
No, there was a UPS store. It wasn't a gift wrapping store. They did not do any gift wrapping.
But the store was called It's a Wrap.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a wrapping store.
It was
a wrapping store.
It was a delivery. It was a FedEx or a UPS store. It was a Kinko's.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
anyways, it was a stupid name.
Joe, what are your thoughts on this film?
I am shocked at how low you guys rated this movie.
Okay.
This is probably the second best movie of the year.
Okay.
I really, really loved it. It had a lot of heart. It had, I was, maybe because I'm a parent, there's a difference. You know, as a parent, you know, having a baby and watching them grow up and stuff I probably completely changed my perspective of things. But yeah, no, this was great. This couple was amazing. The dialogue between them was great. I fear for the Hallmark world where people continue to abandon their babies just randomly. I mean, I think that was my biggest problem with this movie. It seems it does seem to happen quite a bit in Hallmark world.
Yep.
Barbara Niven was amazing in this movie.
She was.
She was fine as the caseworker.
Really good. And I think, you know, at the end, I wasn't sure where. I mean, you knew eventually they were going to just keep the baby. Spoiler alert, they kept the baby. But I wasn't sure how that was going to play out. I was actually surprised at who it was. I was trying to guess, like, throughout the movie who the real mom was. So I found that to be good because it caught me off guard. I didn't put two and two together. Yeah, this movie was phenomenal. This was such a great movie. And like I said, I think maybe because I'm a parent, and once you have that idea of having a baby, I think that's really that kind of, I feel for that, because that's, at one point I wanted to have a baby. I mean, my baby now is 17 years old, but there's a feeling for it, and I saw it in these women's eyes.
And
Newsflash, Joe, seniors in high school are not babies.
She's always going to be my baby. I have a tradition on her birthday every year. If I can pick her up, she's still my baby. It's getting really tough, but I was able to do it this year, so we'll see. At some point, maybe I won't be able to. So.
Well, I was going to let Doug go on a rant on this one as to why he did not like it.
Okay.
Buckle up, everyone.
Zero Christmas. This is probably one of the two that was absolutely no Christmas. It was a perfect Mother's Day movie. Extremely slow, like snooze fest. And it was very deep and heavy. It was a very heavy, deep, not light and fluffy Christmas movie. So because it had no Christmas, it was a deep subject matter and slow as molasses. And I love molasses. That's the reason I got it. Now, what also, it didn't determine the factor of my score as being a 2, is that I'm not a parent. So, and children with me, everybody knows that I think children smell like dirt and sugar. So, because I never was a parent, I never wanted to be a parent, this would scream, people are like, oh, this is the best movie. Well, you need to procreate in order to have this movie or want the children. And, you see babies and you're like, I see a baby and I'm like, it just is just hemorrhage money, and it's just, they smell and very needy. So it wasn't I had to rate it because it's not a Christmas movie. So it got really low thing. Put it on Mother's Day in the middle of May. Fabulous movie. Everybody would go, this is great. But you hit it exactly right. You have to be a parent.
Yeah. Now, Paul, our Hallmark savant, thought that the mother was going to be involved in the lives of the parents as well as the baby. But after she explained that she was going to be out of state at another school, leaving upstate New York to go to school in Pennsylvania. Yeah, while that is theoretically close by, when you're a parent, it may as well be 3,000 miles. So,
the scene where she comes to the realization, and I don't remember, not Ali Liebert character, but the other one. I'm bad with names, but when she came to the realization that she really did want that baby, like I felt that. And again, maybe it's because I'm a parent. You get that. And I really did like it. I will disagree about the Christmas. They had a Christmas play in this thing. There were constantly making decorations for that Christmas play. There was a Christmas tree. There's Christmas trees all the time. They didn't it wasn't a big celebration of Christmas until the end, but I think it's a lot more Christmassy than what you're saying.
Now, see, I felt the same way, Joe, but Doug is very adamant about how he feels things being Christmas adjacent.
I don't like Christmas adjacent. So
I will say this. I enjoyed the grumpy neighbor very much. He reminded me so much of Doug.
Yeah, bitching about the noise, bitching about this. Oh yeah, I actually like that actor. He's one of my favorite actors. He's in Five Star Christmas, where he opens up that bed and breakfast.
Yeah,
fabulous movie.
That line, he had that one line that was really good. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Where he was talking to his, I think it was his daughter or whatever, and she goes, well, I'm trying something new. I'm being nice.
Nice to the neighbors.
Nice to the neighbors. Yeah, that was like the best line in the movie.
Yeah, that made me
it
laugh
was.
too.
He said that was really, really good. He's like, yeah, I'm, because he purposely would go out and criticizing it, but I thought the chemistry of the two were a perfect couple. The story was great. I mean, it was engaging. It's just like really slow, and I can think the slow is that I just could not get engaged. I couldn't feel it.
Doug, you have a hard time with dramas on Hallmark Channel.
I don't like heavy. I don't like anything heavy.
Yeah.
During the holidays, I need light and fluffy.
All right.
Yeah.
This was very deep and really heavy.
I gave it a 3 out of 10. Doug, you gave it 2. Ben, 4. And Paul Eichenlaub, our Hallmark savant, gave it a 6. Now, being that all the films have now played out, we have a final score here for our Gold Crown average.
Sans Sherry, though.
And it's a 6.2.
We lost Joe.
Oh, sorry, Joe.
Oh, we lost you.
There we go.
There I am.
There we go. Just a reminder that the Countdown to Christmas is sponsored by the Gold Crown Average, brought to you by Pine Tree Architectural Millworks. Thank you so much, Paul.
I have to add one more thing to this to summarize Hallmark. They started out horribly, to Montana, and you want to go off on the big. You want fireworks. And they ended it with a whimper. They should have had it more Christmassy, and it should be about the winter solstice. They should have been really winterly and very, a winter feast, maybe gone on location, but they just kind of ended it with this heavy, deep Mother's Day movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, get it.
Sorry, Hallmark.
But yeah, 6.2 was the average for all the films of the Countdown to Christmas. Now we will pick up the Gold Crown average fresh in 2026, back again when they started in October with another Countdown to Christmas for 2026.
So all of the movies without Sherry's?
Yes, without Sherry scores, 6.2 for the year. Not bad.
I thought this year was pretty good.
Joe, one question.
Sherry tends to skew higher, so that once she sees everything and scores them, that might go up just a little.
It might be.
I still love last night's movie.
Now, Joe,
Yeah.
Will you be rating all the Hallmark films like you did last year?
I will. I've actually been starting to work on the script for that. So I'm behind. I'm taking off though until after Christmas. I'm going to enjoy the next few days and then get right to it. So yeah.
According to John, you need more alcohol.
Well, I guess there's more coming.
There will be more coming, but we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be right back. You're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition.
Merry Christmas from your Kmart Christmas store. Save on sweaters and on hats, bowling balls and baseball bats.
Cameras, TVs, bikes and plants, goldfish, bath toys, slippers, pants.
Mirrors, dresses, perfume, socks, toasters, roasters, robes and clocks. Candy, records, films and toys at Santa Land for girls and boys. Christmas smiles light every place at Kmart's Christmas saving place.
The holidays are coming. Don't let Christmas get ruined. With the must-have recipe book filled with holiday treats, 25 must-bake cookies, or Christmas is ruined. For just $25, shipping included, you'll get every recipe you need to turn your kitchen into Santa's favorite stop. Incredible delights like molasses, cranberry, eggnog, classic gingerbread, and 21 more that make Christmas taste like Christmas. 25 must-bake cookies or Christmas is ruined. Bake the joy back into your holidays.
You're watching PTV.
I just saw this comment here that John used to work for Kmart. He says, was not a fun place. Oh, I'm sorry. I will need the shaker back.
Oh, you needed it rinsed and cleaned?
Yeah, just a rinse.
Thank
you. Thank you, Doug.
Hey, just bring it back. You want the stank.
No, we do not want cream with bourbon.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep trying this and hoping it gets better, and it's just getting worse. It is just absolutely terrible. Let's get to the bourbon.
Well, let's do something now. As long as Doug is there in the kitchen, we'll get him something from Trader Joe's as well. Here we try this.
What's new at Trader Joe's?
I am just being a little demanding tonight. I am so sorry, Doug. Oh my goodness.
That's why he's miserable.
Okay, so what's new at Trader Joe's? Well, I actually have this wonderful little box right here in front of me. Let me go ahead and do this, Joe. Well, we've got it going, so we can do that.
Yeah.
We'll increase the size of your screen since
Yay.
Sherry is now gone.
Yay.
Anyway, I have it's a box of gingerbread ice cream sandwiches. Doug is going to be bringing ours, but Joe, you picked up something at Trader Joe's this week that you had not had before. Let's go ahead and present camera. You can show us what you're trying.
Sure. And spoiler, I would tried it because I couldn't stop myself. But anyways, they did not have the gingerbread ice cream sandwiches, and I went to Trader Joe's on a Saturday, which was like a nightmare. And I was not, even though they didn't have those there, I was not going to leave there without bringing back something to try because, so I found gingerbread sandwich cookies.
Ooh, I've not had those.
Yeah. I've already had one because I couldn't help myself. But these things are amazing. They're just I guess I would imagine they're just like the ice cream ones, except it's frosting instead of ice cream. But let me try it again.
Good.
Did you want your own? Yeah.
No. One is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, these are spectacular.
Oh, Joe, that does look good.
What is that?
Yeah,
it's a gingerbread sandwich cookie.
Yeah, frosting instead of ice cream.
Oh,
so they're so good.
So this is the gingerbread ice cream sandwich.
I looked for them. I couldn't find them.
Oh, they're very out.
Yeah, they're out now. But go ahead and take a bite, and then I'll take a bite.
I'm gonna take his head off.
Well, what do you think?
I just ate it.
I've got to try it now.
Oh, I can't take this. I need my own ice cream.
I think because I sullied my mouth with that shot we had, which was
No, this is delicious.
Is it good?
Oh yeah. This is delicious.
I mean, does it taste like gingerbread?
Yes.
It's very soft.
It's very soft. You get that good hit of gingerbread. It's not quite our gingerbread, but it's still good. Ben, you're having an ice cream sandwich?
Yeah, one of the maple ones that we tried earlier.
Oh yeah,
it's from Trader Joe's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good. That's why it's sold out. True, John. True that.
It's not spicy enough for me. It's very good. I mean, it feels very fresh.
Yeah, it really is.
It's just not.
All right,
but I'm fussy with
these
my gingerbread.
These things are really ginger spicy. Like they're really good. I would run out and get them if you have. If
Are they at TJ's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
TJ's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're really good.
Okay. Well, being that I mentioned the gingerbread, let me go ahead and pull this up. Okay. 25 must-bake cookies or Christmas is ruined.
It's a real page turner, everybody. and you're talking about the group.
Yeah.
We want to happy to say we're at 27 members in 1 week. So we got 24 within 5 days.
Yeah. Look at that. Our signatures in the book.
Yes, that's my signature.
Here you go.
It was fun to do. It's there. This is how many states and the country of Tasmania.
Yeah. It's wow. We're in 30 states. Our book is in 30 states. I mean, I am surprised by this.
I'm loving it.
Wow.
Yeah.
What other states are there? Because you've got, oh no, that's never mind. I said 25 on top.
Yeah. As Doug mentioned, the PTV Recipe Nook is now on Facebook. We have it available. If you want to join, you have to be watching our show to catch what the secret word is. If you want to join the PTV Recipe Nook and you see that question, make sure that you come up with the answer Ovaltine. Our secret word is Ovaltine.
Because it's in the best Christmas movie ever.
As in
a crummy commercial?
A crummy commercial.
A crummy commercial. I was going to get some Ovaltine, but yeah, so please join. The activity will start. I know everybody's baking, and if you can, throw it on there. And everybody know, Facebook is gross, but this is what Facebook is because everybody's on Facebook. So do what you want. I mean, it's a very warming, caring. Share your recipe. Share what you want. More of the stuff you make. I don't really. If you show something that you like at a restaurant, but you say you're going to make it, that's okay. I don't want to see a lot of restaurant stuff. But I want to see all your stuff. I want to see what you guys make for Christmas.
Yeah.
I want everything.
Yeah. Fragile. Definitely. And you see, we have people watching from all over the world, including Thailand.
Cool.
It is great to see you.
Thai food's great.
Thank you so much.
I like lemongrass.
So there it is. The PTV Recipe Nook on Facebook. Go ahead.
Please join.
Yeah. You can scan that QR code and join us. That would be a lot of fun. But we'll have more recipes dropping there as well, including the recipe of the almond cake that I baked and posted a picture of.
And we ran out and got an idea for something else I came up after I had lunch.
Yeah. So you'll want to join the PTV Recipe Nook. All right. Enough of the Recipe Nook. Let's go ahead and take another quick break. We'll be right back because we have a lot of films to talk about. You're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition.
From the heart of Orlando to wherever life takes you, 407 Original Brand Apparel is more than just a casual line of clothing. It's the spirit of Orlando stitched into every thread. Tees, hoodies, and gear built for every adventure, every day. Gear up and carry the 407 wherever you go. Only at theorlandoguy.com.
You're gonna make it after all.
Have you ever thought of being part of PTV? Well, now you can be a patron of PTV Live. Go to coffee.com/peppertreevilla and click on memberships. Monthly memberships give you perks for being a patron. And those memberships start at just $2 a month. Go to coffee.com/peppertreevilla or click on the link in the description of this episode and become a patron of PTV Live today.
You're watching PTV.
Fireplaces glowing, icicles growing, hearts overflowing with cheer. It's that wonderful season we all find so pleasing, the Toys R Us time of year. The world's biggest toy stores, Toys R Us. The biggest selection, Toys R Us. It's the Toys R Us time of year. Toys R Us.
Okay. If you're just starting to watch the show tonight, you're catching us live. Joe, the Christmas aficionado, is with us tonight.
Hello,
Joe,
hello.
it is great to have you with us. We're having a lot of fun tonight.
You took off your clothes. What happened to your sweater?
It was too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, making us say we want sweater and like no.
Yeah, Joe wanted us
I
to wear sweaters
designed
tonight,
this
but you know what?
shirt.
If I were to wear a sweater like that, I would be sweating on my brow the whole night. So, it's just yeah. All right. So, Joe, tell us a little bit about your channel.
So my YouTube channel, Christmas Aficionado, if you can spell aficionado, you'll be able to find me. It's a pretty hard word to spell, but once you do find me, you are going to see nothing but videos all year long about pop culture, movies, and TV. I do all sorts of stuff about cataloging years of different Christmas. I count tropes of Hallmark movies. I make lists and ranking things. And then even just every once in a while, a special video about, a movie or an idea of what a movie, comparing a movie to its remake or something like that. So definitely check out my channel. When I was on here last time, I was about to hit 9,000 subscribers, and you guys helped me get over that. I'm in the 10,000 now. So I hit a major milestone this past year. I am so grateful because I didn't think anybody would watch, truthfully, but people do. And look for 2026. I just planned out my year for next year. I better log off now and get writing scripts because I'm going to be busy as hell.
Just if anybody, just to add to what it is, that if whoever's watching, your shows are very detail oriented. The work, the obscene amount of work shows.
Yes.
So you just don't go click, record, and put schlock out there. So everybody, I mean, the stuff is the work, the tons and tons of work put into them. It shows. So please join and watch them, because it's like, I watch them like, damn, Joe, it's a lot of work you put into these things. And
I don't
same
have
with the show.
Yeah, I don't have a social life, so I'm married. My kid's a teenager. I just need something to do. So,
well,
I don't know. Are you an introvert or are you an extrovert? Because it seems like you can go either way because of what you do. Because I know some personal stuff with you. What are you?
I like to have fun and go out and hang out with people. I don't sit in my little office all day. I mean, I do, but I do like to go out and hang out with people and stuff. So yeah.
Well, as a compromise for that sugar cookie shot that we did, Joe said, why don't we just go ahead and do an old fashioned? So he sent me a recipe. Yeah. And Joe, why don't you tell us a little about it? It's a bourbon cranberry syrup and bitters.
Yes. So at Thanksgiving, I made I always make sugared cranberries, where you cook them a little bit, then you boil them in like sugar water essentially, and then you cover them in real sugar, and they're so good. It's like one of my favorite things to do. But then after this year, when I made it, I was like, oh, this is like the sugar water now tastes like cranberry. So I'm like, oh, that's cranberry syrup. So I made a huge batch of it this year, and I found a recipe online, and it's basically an old fashioned using the cranberry simple syrup instead of regular simple syrup. So the first thing you got to do is you got to get ice. You got to put ice in the middle of it. I never use a shaker to make an old fashioned, but I have these pumpkin shaped ice cubes. Let me see if we can see it a little bit.
I love it.
I always so I always use that. And then I have another Santa glass because, you can't have enough Santa glasses.
No, you
No, you
can't.
can't. You can't.
Our gingerbread man.
So what I do first, and then I always take an orange peel, and so I already have an orange peel here, and I always rub it around the edge too to get some of the zest onto the edge of the glass. That helps a little bit when you're drinking it because you'll taste that little bit of orange. Then you just throw it in.
So can you show me your simple syrup, because ours literally turned out like candy lipstick red.
Yeah, it seems. I think you guys really boiled the hell out of that.
I
stuff,
boiled it down to a thick, almost like candy.
Yeah,
I mean,
I take the I take the cranberries out. So you cook them a little bit and then you let them go, and it creates the syrup. But
no, mine is.
I'm sure
ours is just arrest me red. I mean, it's really thick.
I'll go ahead and give that one a Dougism too.
So I have a special bourbon that I'm going to use. I bought that this year. I bought this year. This is I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is from a distillery, and it's called Wiggle. They have a special whiskey bourbon this year called Fragile.
Oh my
gosh. Oh, look at the glow of sex. Oh my God. Can you order that online?
I think you can. So it's Wiggle, WIGLE.
Oh, no two G's.
Just one G. But they're here in Pittsburgh, and they
spiced bourbon.
So it's a spice bourbon. It's very good. It's good for old fashioned type stuff. So I'm gonna have the recipe. And then if I feel like I need more, I'll just make another, because that's usually what I do. So I'm going to put in 1.5 ounces of bourbon. And
okay.
Here, oops, I put 2, but that's okay, because it's a recipe, but it doesn't mean you have to follow it exactly. So, at least when it comes to bourbon. Then I take my cranberry simple syrup. And I'm going to use 1/2 ounce of that. So let me try to do this. So mine's kind of like water, but it's pink.
No. Ours is completely opposite.
Yeah. So pour that into it. Then you got to get your bitters. Where's my bitters? Oh, there. And you will put about 2 shakes of bitters in it. So just 1, 2. And instead of using the shaker, I just go like this, because it does.
Well, I am.
Your pumpkin ice cube looks a little bit like a garlic clove.
Well, it's been sitting here for an hour melting, so
a cute little clove of garlic.
Let me see if the other one. Yeah, I mean it's. Yeah, I see they're melting.
Well, I have it.
We have Costco brand because it had an asterisk and the number 7 beside it.
Yeah.
So
this one is.
But I need Fragile because we all need the glow of sex on our whiskey.
This is a straight bourbon whiskey from Kentucky. Is bottled by some company there, and Kirkland sells it.
We'll put hair in your chest.
It's a Costco brand.
Really.
This one is 100 proof, so a little goes a long way. But I have some here in the shaker
with candy in it.
Wait, what is the bourbon company in Kentucky that's shutting down operation for next all
James
year?
Bean.
There you go.
Just we won't talk about much of that, but that is
That's okay. That's not a great whiskey, so I don't like that one. But I always look for the local distilleries. They
I have
make
to go stuff online and see if I can click and ship.
According to Paul Eichenlaub,
they do sell it online.
They sell it online, so Fragile will be coming. So, yep, that's what ours looks like.
Okay.
And how is it?
It's amazing. It tastes like cough syrup. Oh my God, that is so good.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Robitussin or Romalar?
It does. It
Oh.
tastes like medicine and candy at the same time.
The sad part is that it's so smooth.
Yeah,
Very
because
dangerous.
it's very
Yeah.
sweet. Well,
Oh.
not sweet in a bad way. Ooh, these could be fun.
Well, I'm
Talk
glad,
about rocking around the Christmas tree.
I'm glad we have that because we're going to be talking about a few of the top 25 Christmas movies that Joe has put together the list. I'm going to go through a lot of them quickly, just mention, the name of the film, and see if any of
We
you
could be
have
here
seen.
for an hour talking about them.
Yeah, I'm sure there are a lot of these films that you have not seen before. I know that there are plenty on the list that I've not seen. The first one is here. What movie is this, Joe?
So this is the best Christmas pageant ever. This came out in 2024, so last year. This is a retelling of the short story from what's her name? I can't remember her name. I'm blanking on her name, but it's a famous story, Christmas story that came out. They did a 1983 TV version, which is okay. But this one, they really, really went all out and made this thing. Told some good backstory about these kids, the herdsmen, who are just like the worst kids in the planet, but they join. They join this Christmas pageant at a church, and people think are going to ruin it, but in the end, it turns out to be amazing.
Yeah. All right. So that's number 25. Number 24.
So this is a very, very old movie. I think this might be the oldest movie on my list. It happened on Fifth Avenue. This is where a guy shows you how much fun it is to basically live in someone else's house for a while, even if you're homeless.
Squatters.
So squatters, that's the word I was looking for. So squatting is a lot of fun, and it happened on Fifth Avenue.
And it's really easy to squat now.
Yeah, so he squats into this house where it's owned by this really rich man, and all these other people join in on the fun, and it celebrates Christmas. It's a very fun movie. It's a little weird, but I enjoy it a lot.
Oh, that's wonderful. That number 23 is one that I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with.
Yeah.
This is the Christmas Chronicles from Netflix. So that one
Christmas
as
Chronicles.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell is Santa Claus. I mean, it's basically Kurt Russell is Santa Claus.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of fun.
I liked your comment about him during your episode for that movie where you said Kurt Russell and he's awesome.
Yes. It's what happens when you hire Kurt Russell to be Santa Claus. You get Santa Claus as Kurt Russell, and it's awesome. So it's basically I really enjoy this movie. The middle part gets a little weird, the elves suck, but the ending is really great, and that's why it deserves to be on this list.
Wonderful. 22.
So 22, if you've watched a Hallmark or a rom-com movie, this movie, Shop Around the Corner, starring Jimmy Stewart, it's inspired every single one of those movies.
You did say that.
This is a movie that features all of those Hallmark tropes of hidden. They don't know that they're in love with each other. If you've seen You've Got Mail, You Got Mail is basically a remake of this movie, just with email and Tom Hanks. This movie is phenomenal. Yeah, it's very Christmassy at the end, and they fall in love with each other even though they hate each other.
Number 21. This one is
polarizing. Moving on.
Die Hard.
Moving on.
So Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It's an action movie. It takes place at Christmas during a Christmas party on Christmas Eve. The famous line is ho ho ho, I have a machine gun. He writes on the terrorist after he kills him and puts him in a Santa hat. So I mean, you can't get much more Christmassy than that.
See, I like light and fluffy, and again, this is where we agree to disagree. Moving on.
Let me throw out a little bit on my list. My list is essentially what I tried to combine a little bit of everything on this list. I think if I kept it, very Christmassy, it wouldn't be a fair list. So I not only is it a personal opinion, public opinion, but also what I think makes these movies great.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. You did it correctly. I mean, even though I didn't agree for some of them, we watched them very intensely and had a huge discussion afterwards about it. I get it what you were doing. So yeah, again, hats off. What you're doing is spectacular because it's
So number 20 is one that I'm sure a lot of people are not very familiar with.
And I wasn't either until about a year and a half ago. This is Claus. It's on Netflix. You could probably think, oh, it just looks like another one of those Minion movie type stuff. No, this thing is the most illustrated. This is an illustratedly beautiful movie. It's really well done. It's a very interesting, unique Santa origin story, where it's not just the guy that just delivers gifts, but it's also the mailman that helps him do that.
Okay. All right.
It really reminded me kind of the look of Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
A little, yeah, but Nightmare Before Christmas is like a stop motion. This is not, yeah. So,
but the weird proportions and everything is highly exaggerated. They call
did you guys?
They call it squatch and stretch in animation.
Yeah.
That's what they.
Have
did
you guys
here.
watched this one?
No, not yet.
But it got on a list.
Yes, definitely give it a shot. I think you might enjoy it.
Number 19.
Okay, so this is now. I wanted to include an original Christmas Carol version because it's a story that everybody knows. So I chose Scrooge. This is from 1970. Alonso Duralde, movie critic, recommended this to me. He goes, "I think this might be the one you like," and I was like, "Well, it's a musical. I'm not going to like it." I loved it.
No, when he sings the song "I Hate People," it really.
I loved it.
That one really.
Of course you did, Doug.
Oh my god! I screamed so loud I almost broke the light bulbs on the tree. That was awesome.
The ending is so much fun. Thank you very much. It's a big, huge musical number at the end. You see the size of the scope that they shot this movie. They take Scrooge to hell. I mean, that never happens.
Yeah, it's Christmas Future is usually really, really small. And then they get over it. They really. So we haven't seen I mean, how many Christmas carols have we seen ad nauseum?
Many.
Yeah.
Many. This one I have not seen, and I will totally watch.
Yeah, definitely watch this one.
Number 18.
So this was a newer movie. This is called The Holdovers. This is not the most Christmassy movie, and I say that in my review. It's not one I'm going to watch over and over again, but it is a fantastic movie. Paul Giamatti is Doug. He's annoyed with people. Maybe Doug, he's not quite as you don't hate your life as much as this guy does.
Oh no,
no. But but the idea of it, it is about a kid who is stuck at school because his parents are his mom is not going to take him home for Christmas because she's away with her new boyfriend. So he's stuck at school. Paul Giamatti is the English professor who has to watch over him. And there is the school's cook also has to be there because someone's got to feed them. And these three go on a field trip to Boston. And it's just fantastic. Amazing acting in this movie, and that's why this one deserves it.
The cook actually won an Academy Award for her role in this, and she is the cop in Only Murders in the Building. I love her. I love her so much.
I want to bring this one up. John brings up the thing that screenshot is criminal, which I wanted to ask a question. What made you choose specific pictures to represent each of the films during your countdown?
So I just went, as I was watching the movies, I just tried to find something that I loved. And this is a shot where, and I can't remember the boy's name that they're watching, but he jumps on the trampoline and he breaks his shoulder. And that's the scene that's the look that Paul Giamatti has. So I just grabbed that and I thought it was great.
Okay. Number 17.
Arthur Christmas. So
Arthur Christmas, yes.
Arthur Christmas is a wonderful animated movie. I think it gets overlooked a lot. I think mostly because, people think Minions again, whenever they see these kind of animation movies. Arthur Christmas has heart. And I compared Arthur Christmas to Thor, which I think was maybe a little much, but Thor couldn't be Thor until he proved his worthiness with his hammer. And Arthur Christmas proved his worthiness when he made sure that little girl got her bicycle and that no kid went without. And that message is just beautiful.
Yeah, when I was watching this particular episode that you posted, I thought, how is it that Santa could possibly miss one child? And then just look at it saying, oh, well,
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that.
So the heart that Arthur shows to say, no, this child cannot be without that bike.
And his brother being like, we need to modernize and do all this stuff we all can relate because of just what's going on in our personal lives and in the world. That was good.
All right. Yeah. Number 16.
Santa Claus, the movie from 1985, not to be confused with Santa Claus, the Tim Allen version. So Santa Claus, the movie is not a great movie. I'm not going to say that this is a great movie, but visually, this is what everybody thinks Santa Claus's workshop looks like. David Huddleston is possibly one of the greatest Santa Claus actors ever. He looks the part. He sounds the part. Unfortunately, he's overshadowed by Patch, the elf, played by Dudley Moore, and over-the-top BZ.
I love John Lithgow. Yes.
John Lithgow is amazing in this movie. It's two different movies kind of combined into one, but Santa Claus the movie, not a great movie, but a very art direction wise, it deserves to be here because it is one of the most beautiful movies you'll ever see.
That was also the producer was Alexander Susskind, I think you said.
Yes, the guys who made Superman basically said, well, if Superman's origin story worked, we can do Santa Claus. And the problem is that they did not have Richard Donner, and Richard Donner is the reason why Superman works.
Yeah.
If they would have had a better director on this, and maybe a little bit more of a concise story, not relying on celebrity Dudley Moore as Patch, I think this movie would have been a little bit better.
I love this movie.
The name of Superman though is called Superman the movie, much like Santa Claus the movie.
The movie, yep.
Yeah.
They really branched far, didn't they?
I just think it's one of my all-time favorites. Love it, love it, love it, love it.
See, Let's Celebrity TV agrees with you. They love
the film. Just brilliant.
Doug loves the movie.
I think John Lithgow as a villain, he plays that, and it corporate America. It's actually, I love everything about it. I even found a vintage ornament. I think I sent that to you. Or he did, one of us.
Yeah, the picture, yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's awesome.
It's not that I hate I think the acting is really good in this movie. I think the problem with this movie is that it's two different movies pushed into one. Okay. And I think the ending with BZ is like the sequel. I think they could have there's some problems, writing problems with this, but it's on my list. It's 16. So
it's so good. So good.
Okay.
So good.
Number 15.
15 is Violent Night. Now, this is a very, very fun movie. I am a huge fan of horror movies. I wouldn't classify this as horror. This is more an action kind of thing. But if you kind of like Die Hard and you want to see Die Hard with Santa Claus, this is the movie for you. It is a little bit violent. It's called Violent Night otherwise, but you can't deny that this is not one of the most Christmas movies you've ever seen.
Okay. Number 14. Ernest Saves Christmas.
Ernest Saves Christmas.
Cheesy.
This is probably a little higher than on my list, only because I grew up in the 80s. So Ernest P. Worrell was, he was the 80s guy. He's almost like Pee Wee Herman. You had Ernest P. Worrell. Ernest Goes to Camp was his first movie that came out. I remember watching that over and over again. Then they came out with Ernest Saves Christmas. And I believe that the underlying message that reason why this movie works so well is that Ernest is not the main character. Even though it's called Ernest Saves Christmas, the story is about Santa Claus trying to pass on the magic to Joe, and Ernest is helping him. And I believe Jim Varney, who played Ernest in all these movies, understood that Ernest could never be the main character here, because the story has to be told around him. And that's why this one works, and in the future Ernest movies don't, because it really became, well, let's just make him say his dumb funny lines and everything like that. This also has the best Santa Claus, and I'm blanking on his name, but the guy who plays Santa Claus in this movie is spectacular. And I just absolutely love it.
Oh man, I can't think of this movie without thinking of my best friend in college, Scott. He would always mimic Ernest.
Yeah, you had to love. He's one of those, you either loved that pop culture during the time of the 80s or you hated him. I followed into the latter because I'm like, yeah, he annoyed me.
Douglas Seal played Santa.
Douglas Seal, thank you. Yeah, Douglas Seal's performance as Santa Claus is top notch. Just his little way he laughs, the way that he acts. If you've seen this movie, you understand. So,
number 13.
So number 13 is Gremlins. Gremlins to me is not a horror movie. This is just a funny Christmas movie for me. Even as a kid, I didn't find this scary. But I also really love, Steven Spielberg had a say in this movie. It's got some great animatronics. It's funny. It's Christmas. Whether or not you agree or disagree, I think Gremlins is probably one of the best Christmas movies. So.
Okay, number 12.
So number 12 is a newer movie called Spirited. And this is another retelling of A Christmas Carol, but telling it from the opposite point of view. Instead of telling us about Scrooge, it basically tells us about the ghost of Christmas past, present, and future. And from their point of view, mostly focusing on Ghost of Christmas Present. And spoiler alert, if you haven't seen this movie, the Ghost of Christmas Present is Scrooge. So he has taken over as that ghost, and he gets an opportunity to be redeemed one more time and have a new life. And it's a musical with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell. There's a lot of inside gags on this one, but it's fun. I love it. And I don't like musicals, but yet there's 3 musicals on my list, so I don't know what that says.
Well, I'll tell you this. This is one that's on Apple TV, and I know that there are some people that subscribe to Apple TV just to watch this movie. So it's quite a
we love musicals. Film. We thought all the talent and everything, and Will Ferrell is again very polarizing. You either love her or hate him. He, like Elf, spectacular. He's a chef kiss and Elf. This one he was actually very good in, very good in it, because you have to control him as an actor and a person.
Well, the reveal of him when you find out that he's Scrooge, it's like, wow.
It's a great movie. Really great.
And I if you get an email from me that says good afternoon, you may want to think twice.
All right. Number 11.
God. Muppet Christmas Carol. I know there was a lot of people that were very angry that it was only at 11. This is a spectacular version of A Christmas Carol. I love the Muppets. Muppets are amazing. This is still number 11 out of all the movies of all time. If this is number 11 is a really high number. The reason why I put this one here is I do watch it all the time. But it's another Christmas Carol version. And, after a while, all these Christmas Carol versions get to be a bit old. But this is a lot of fun. And it's the reason why this one works, and I say it in my review, is that they made sure that the ghosts and Scrooge were not known Muppets. They were not Kermit or Piggy. Kermit and Piggy and all them play minor characters in this. And again, if it was Fozzie as Christmas present, that wouldn't have worked. I think that's the reason. Plus, it also has the greatest name. Fozzie plays Fozziewig.
Fozziewig.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
brilliant.
to me, that is, if they thought of that first and said we're going to write a movie just to have that joke, I would instantly support it because I think it's amazing.
And it was the actor's swan song for the passing of Jim Henson.
Yes,
because
Jen Henson,
it was his thing, and they did it.
Yeah, fortunately,
oh my god, it's so good.
This showed us that the Muppets could survive without Jim.
And Disney's trying. They just announced they're gonna bowl all in and go full on Muppets again, and the Muppets they're doing the spectacular.
They are reintroducing the Muppet Show.
Yeah, they're reintroducing the old-fashioned 1970s Muppet Show.
Yeah,
but today,
number 10. This is a 8-Bit Christmas.
8-Bit Christmas, yes. So, I have never wanted a BB gun. I never cared about having a BB gun. I love Christmas Story, but when I was in 1987, I was 12 years old, and I really, really, really wanted a Nintendo Entertainment System. This is my Christmas Story. It's not a perfect movie. It's not a perfect movie, but it is so much fun, and it has amazing heart at the end. And I love it. Neil Patrick Harris is spectacular in this movie.
He does no wrong.
I love the pop culture references throughout the film. It really sets the tone of that film, and especially with Neil Patrick Harris.
You were transported to the mid to late 80s. It was perfection. I love Bree, who was the mother. She was on Grace and Frankie. Everybody was perfect. The story and the ending is not what you would think. I mean, we ended it, and I'm like, I don't even know how to even discuss this movie because it was just, you were so taken and you were so exhausted because it was just so much. It was so good. So awesome.
Number 9.
Number 9, another Christmas Carol retelling, but the best one. This is Bill Murray's Scrooged. You can't go wrong with this movie. This movie is the best adaptation of A Christmas Carol because it's so weird. It is so weird, and I love it. And Bill Murray is fantastic in this. And when I did my research on what I was going to talk about for this one, I've always said I love the ending, the last 10 minutes of him just talking, because it's giving Scrooge is basically he's playing Scrooge essentially, and he's telling you why he was wrong. And you don't hear that in any of the other ones. And I watched a review of Siskel and Ebert, and they panned that. They said they hated that part. And I'm like, I don't know what they were watching, because to me, that final 10 minutes of the movie is spectacular. I love it. Bill Murray can do no wrong when it comes to comedy.
I find that personally, a lot of the times critics like that are on the wrong side of history.
Yeah. This movie, even watching it today in 2025, aged like fine wine. It was so relatable. It was perfection. I mean, everything, how they did the story, the acting. Ben, I know this is on your top.
It is. It's one of my top 5 Christmas films of all time. But my favorite moment is when Carol Kane clobbers him with the toaster.
Yes.
I tell you, I can't pull the toaster out of the cabinet without thinking of that scene.
It's perfection. It's a good way of telling the story. It's told ad nauseum. This is just a really good telling of it.
Yeah.
And the relationship in that movie is spectacular. I think I really do love it. So, all right.
Number 8.
The only sequel on my list of top 25 movies, Home Alone 2. Home Alone 2 is by far funnier than the first movie. I will be honest with you. Home Alone 1 is the better movie, but Home Alone 2 is the one I watch all the time. I think it's yes, I love Home Alone 2. That scene where he is in the hotel and he's playing the clips of, from the movie, and they're all standing there, and he's telling he's saying, "Oh, you smoosh with everybody. You've been smooshing with my brother. You smooshing with Cliff." And Cliff, the old guy's named Cliff, and he like, "No, I haven't. That's not me," or whatever. And he gets them to sit on their knees, and I just laugh out loud when he hits Marv with the bricks 4 times in a row from the top of the building. He's should be dead, but he's not. It's funny as hell. It has the same heart as the first one, but I enjoy this one. But I will give you that Home Alone 1 is the better movie.
Okay. Number 7. The Santa Claus.
Here's the reason why, and I have already seen it in some of the comments. People don't know how to spell Santa Claus. Santa Claus does not end with an E. It is C-L-A-U-S. If you add the E, that's a clause from a contract. So I have, you constantly, if you look online, I guarantee you there's going to be somebody that misspells it. It's understandable. This is probably more in the pop culture than in any other movie. I love this movie, but I hate Tim Allen as Santa Claus, and I said it. Tim Allen is Tim the Tool Man Taylor playing Santa Claus in this movie. That's not a bad thing. It's just that he's not my Santa Claus.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he's very typecast. You're absolutely right. He was 100% Tim the Tool Man Taylor. He couldn't break out of anything in the mid-90s. He had to always be that character all time in all of his movies.
But this movie has a unique story. It's fun, and that's why it's on the list.
It's good.
1994, this film came out. I remember specifically seeing this one by myself at the AMC Theater at Santa Ana Main Place in Orange County.
Just south of Disneyland.
Yeah. But I remember seeing it there because it was constantly in the trailers. I thought, yeah, I got to see this movie. And I'm not a fan of Home Improvement. I never was, but I did like Tim's performance in the film, but I still think they could have cast someone better for Santa.
When Disney gets somebody hot, they glom on that, and then they do it, and they have to put that talent on everything.
The movie would not have done any good. It would not have been as succcul it was because and 90s kids, this is their Santa Claus. I get it. I mean, for us, it was maybe David Huddleston. For 90s kids, it was Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Great music. Love the movie.
Number 6.
Number 6.
National Lampoon's
Christmas Vacation. So, anybody who sees this scene, you will automatically quote it because that's what you do. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, an hysterical, funny movie. I tell a funny story in the video. When I was in 7th grade, my history teacher started off his lesson by telling us about this movie for 20 minutes. He talked about it, and then we started talking about history. I'll never forget it because I convinced my dad to take me to go see it the next weekend. I could not believe that this movie was as fun as it is. I never knew that there could be a slapstick comedy for Christmas, and this is just so good.
Now, Ben and I have a very specific memory about this film. We saw it in 1989 when it was out in the theaters, and we saw it at the Piedmont Theater on Piedmont Avenue in Oakland after having had dinner at the burger place. Was Barney's Burger Place. And this one, we left the theater after seeing it and knew it was going to be one of those movies we would watch over and over again. And still,
but the theater we saw it in, though, it was almost like we were watching a propaganda film because there's like 17 seats in the whole theater. In a small balcony. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
I did. This was a double feature, and I watched Disney's Little Mermaid and this movie on the same day.
Oh my
wow.
God.
I will never forget being so overly stimulated on some of the most perfection of the most beautiful. I mean, Little Mermaid. Come on.
Yeah.
And mind blown.
Andrea.
And then this movie is perfection. We were driving to LA all the time, and we would play music or we would play something on the iPad. We would just listen to this movie. We don't need to watch it. You know how perfect it is. when you could just have it in the background and
So-
not even see the video.
Andrea mentioned the soundtrack. This soundtrack, the incidental music was written by his name is Angelo Baldamenti, I think, or Baldamenti. Okay, he also wrote the music. He was a very popular composer at that time. He wrote the music also for Twin Peaks. But I remember just the zany background music that he put together. I just loved it. Really made the film. Number 5.
So number 5, Miracle on 34th Street, the original black and white version. Don't watch it in color. This is by far
with the new girl.
Well, no, even when they colorized this version of it.
Yeah.
This is Natalie Wood. This is her. She's perfect in this movie as the little girl. I almost said called him Douglas Hill. Edmund Gwynn. He won he's the only one to ever win an Oscar for playing Santa. So that tells you something. I found the footage of him accepting his Oscar, which is really great. He makes a joke that maybe Santa is real. So I thought it was fantastic. The marketing, the funny thing about this movie is the marketing hated this movie. They didn't put him on the poster. They didn't advertise this as a Christmas movie. They brought this out in the middle of June in the summer. And so nobody knew what it was about until you went and saw it, and then you realized how special this movie was.
Yeah.
If I had to say one negative thing about this movie, it's the last line of the movie, and I hate it. When they see the cane and he goes, "Maybe I didn't do something so great." No, you did. That's why you believed. I don't understand why the movie ends that way. It always bums me out when I see that line because I know they're going for a joke, but the movie is so beautiful.
Yeah,
it is so
agree.
Christmassy.
I love this film.
Yeah,
The Miracle on 34th Street, just
it is
amazing.
so good.
Number 4.
Number 4 is Elf, as we were talking about Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell, before he became Will Ferrell, the famous movie star, this was one of his first movies. He was only known for being on Saturday Night Live, so you really didn't get an understanding of who he was. There is nobody that could play this character better than Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell understood the job. He played a guy that grew up as an elf in the North Pole, not knowing he was an elf. And he was so innocent. The scenes where he goes to New York and he's running around in the doorways, he's chewing the gum off the subway. I mean, it's just hysterical. And I mentioned this in my movie, in my review, and make sure you check out all these, even though you're seeing the whole list. I did a video every day for December. So there's 3 more movies after this, but on this one, I specifically talk about a moment in this movie that brings a tear to my eye when the sleigh finally is able to lift off and he's flying, and Will Ferrell looks back and he sees Zooey Deschanel's character just staring at him with that smile, and that music gets me every time. It's like a beautiful moment. And this weird, funny comedy that just works. Everything about it works.
It is. Ben, this is on your rotation. You watch it ad nauseum too?
Oh, yeah. I haven't watched it yet this season, but I was planning on watching it tonight while I do a number of things that I need to do in order to prep for some stuff later this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. This is one of those, nobody could have done Elf like Will Ferrell. And this is where he's controlled.
Now, what one thing I absolutely loved about this is these elf scenes are just tricks of the camera. No special effects were used to make these scenes. That is the actual size of the people in that film. It's just how the camera captured them.
And Peter Bingsley.
Dinklage.
No, the Ralphie. Ralphie's in this movie.
Peter Billingsley.
Peter Billingsley is in this movie. So it had all the greatest hits. I mean, you just check mark it and you're just like, this is a cult classic, but it's also very much a Christmas classic.
When he got to New York and said the yellow ones don't stop. I mean,
I will see that, and we're seeing less and less taxi cabs because, what we live in now. But it's always, I'm like, ooh, the yellow ones don't stop. Every single time. I don't care where I'm at.
Yeah.
It's such a great movie.
This is definitely in my top 10 list as well.
Yeah.
All right.
So I have 3 movies left. I'm not going to obviously reveal them. You have to watch my channel to watch what the top 3 are. But I'd love to hear either A, what is your opinion on what those 3 movies might be,
can't
and
wait.
what movies should I have, or are you missing from this list?
Well,
who's first? I want to go with my top 3, which
go
I know.
for it.
I know number 1's going to be Christmas Story. 2 and 3, I don't know which one would be in order, but White Christmas has to be in there. And we were just talking about it.
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
So The Nightmare Before Christmas is on my list as well as one of the top 10. Yeah, definitely White Christmas. That's my number 1 for that one. And
I can think of 2 other films that haven't been put on the list yet. That being It's a Wonderful Life.
That was the other one too, because I thought there would be a fight between Nightmare Before Christmas and Wonderful Life, then White Christmas, and then
what's the second one, Ben?
But because it's a musical, most likely not on your list, Joe, would be Holiday Inn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I can see Holiday Inn. I understand that. That is where the song White Christmas was introduced.
But yeah, I
will say I'm not spoiling it. All those movies were on my initial longer list. So
okay.
I mean, I was waiting for It's Wonderful Life, Wonderful Life, Wonderful Life.
I must
Christmas.
Say, in our feed, we will sit down and we will watch a few videos from our feed on the main TV in our family room, and every night, as soon as we see the Christmas Aficionado has posted video, that gets played immediately. So, Joe, we really appreciate what you do.
We have our subscribers, and we only have the top. We run right to first, and then we don't live on the YouTube, but we have our people. We want you guys all to subscribe to him. And what you did, again, this is very detailed. You spent a lot of time on your videos. So
Joe, did you also have Love Actually on your list?
That was considered. I'll tell you that's not going to be in the top 3.
No, of course not. Of course, I wouldn't be. I don't even consider it in the top 25. So you did the right thing.
Yeah. No, I don't like that movie. I know a lot of people do. But I'm not a huge fan of it. Again, my list was not just my personal opinion. That obviously that had a little bit of input to it, but I also had to really think about what people consider to be the best. So for example, Santa Claus, in my personal opinion, it would not be in the top 10. It'd probably be in the teens somewhere, but I know how much it's beloved, and I know that my opinion of it not being as beloved is wrong compared to the majority of people. But so there was a little bit of everything that was taken into the ranking of these, and I really, really wanted to make sure, like I said, include a little bit of something: action, horror, comedy, dramas, older movies. One movie that was definitely on my list that didn't quite make it, and I saw someone made a comment on it, was Prancer. Prancer is a really, really great movie.
It was.
It's not in the top 3. I would probably say Prancer is like 27, 28, somewhere in there. The one movie, let me make sure I think about this correctly. So number 26, and I had a hard time. Well, no, actually, I better not say that one. Only because that was one you guys brought up. So let me bring up a different one. The remake of Miracle on 34th Street, 1994 version. I really do enjoy that one. That one was probably in the top 30 somewhere for a longest time. I decided to take it off because I didn't think that it was needed, because it is basically the same story as the first one, with just somewhat of a different ending. But Richard Attenborough plays Santa Claus. He's amazing in that, just like Edwin Gwynn. But the original, you can't beat the original. And I thought, well, we've got the Miracle on 34th Street covered. There's like 6 versions of Miracle on 34th Street. And so there's 2 really good versions and about 4 really bad ones. So
no, the 94 is good. I thought
Yeah.
all the actors, it was really good. It's just you didn't need it when it was already perfect. You know, like you
Yeah.
said, there's so many versions. It's like, can they just
Yeah.
spiced it up a little bit, not just the ending?
Yeah.
So,
And last year I did, if you want to check out my channel, last year I did the top 25 Christmas specials of all time. And Ben, you sent me a list that had like what it said was the top 25 Christmas movies, and that
Right.
included Peanuts
Yeah.
Christmas,
Yeah,
and
I
Rudolph,
and I completely agreed with you where you need to separate the genres.
yeah, and
well, they're
let
not
me make
movies.
it. Yeah, no, they're not. And so I found that list ridiculous. And so last year I did that. This year I did the movies, and I made the decision today that next year I am doing the top 25 Christmas sitcom episodes of all time.
Thank
Ah,
you.
good.
Thank
That
you.
golf clap. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So,
actually, you kind of need that.
I'm making that announcement here. It's the first time I've actually said that what I'm going to do. I've kind of speculated that I was doing that. I had a whole bunch of lists of ideas going around, but I got a lot of work to do because I start this ranking like in March, and I wrote and edited throughout the year to try to get it done before December so I can have a whole month off, but it didn't work well this year because I had a lot of vacation stuff that I did. But next year I'm going to make sure it happens because I want to have December off to enjoy Christmas.
And
Yeah,
we have
you
another
got it.
idea there for you about top pop songs as well that you could do.
I would love to, but every YouTube
Copyright.
video would be completely yanked off. I can't do music. I want to talk about Christmas music and movies and everything. You can't.
Nope.
YouTube will just not allow you to. I don't mind being demonetized for a video because truthfully I don't do this for the money, but most of the time it just gets taken down, and so
that's it.
And
It's
I-
not why
I know-
put your time into
I
it.
know
when
you're
it's-
already having a hard time with this list with the constant copyright claims.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the editing in some of these closer to the top is a little weird because I had to take the background music out of these things, and so you hear some weird echoing in the voice. It's only because YouTube they don't let you use a clip without it saying nope, can't use it. It's clearly not the full movie, it's just a simple little clip, but YouTube copyright is tough, and I want to make sure that the videos are out there. So if you see something weird, just assume it's not intentional, and I'd love to have a version for everyone to see what the original version of some of these videos are.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Well,
So much work.
Joe,
Cool.
thank you so much for being with us tonight. We appreciate your knowledge and your work that you do. I mean, the scope of work you did for the 25 videos, incredible. Thank you.
That
Thank
was
you so much.
fun to watch.
It's a lot of fun.
Thank you.
And because of Joe, we have a cookbook. That's a whole different story. We've kind of explained it. So Chore is part of a community with a lot of all you other people. So, it's been one hell of a year, hasn't it, Joe?
Been a very fun year. So
it has.
If you're not yet subscribed to the Christmas Aficionado, please do so.
Please.
And when you do, leave a comment on one of the videos to make sure that your subscription sticks to show engagement. And when you do leave that video, let them know PTV sent you.
Yeah,
YouTube gets very pissy. Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our co-producer and producers, Donna Jaworski, Let's Celebrate TV, Mark Marignello. Thank you so much for your continued support on coffee.com. If you're interested in helping us, if you're interested in supporting the show on a monthly basis, we have the coffee.com website that you can go to. The link is in the description of the video. And also to our seasonal subscribers that did a wonderful job of sponsoring trees in our Christmas forest. The North Pole News Dispatch, thank you so much, as well as Pine Tree Architectural Millworks, Paul, thank you. And Christy Turner as well, thank you very, very much. We really appreciate it. Ben, what's happening this week on Life with Ben?
Life with Ben would be uploaded on Christmas Day, so I'm like Joe. I wanted to take some time off for Christmas. So instead, Wednesday, we are launching our annual tour of the forest. So look for a 2025 version of the Villa Forest starting on Wednesday morning.
Yeah. And then there's another bonus video that's going to be dropping probably tomorrow of all of the Christmas commercials that we've been running during PTV Live this season. So go ahead and take a look at that
You guys are
too.
killing me.
Hey, Ben, can I make a request for a future video? Go back to Burger King. Go back to Burger King. I want to see
Okay,
if they get it right.
That was real reaction. That wasn't, I know him. That wasn't just, he did it. That was genuinely him that's been pissed.
That was quite the visceral reaction.
That is. Yeah. So I watched it because we got the phone call afterwards. But yeah, that was recorded people. That's Ben being pissed. That's the highest you're going to see him.
Ben, I've never thought I would enjoy a Burger King review as much as I watched yours, and I said it, you gave us some Benisms, and I think that's a new thing.
Saw that.
Yeah. Yeah, instead of this, we'll have to have Ben instead, so we'll figure something out. We'd like to take this opportunity to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. Yeah. We'll be back next Monday night with our annual review. Ben, tell us a little bit about it.
I've been going back and seeing some of the earlier episodes from 2025 of PTV Live and pulling some highlights. So you're not going to want to miss next week. We're going to be showing some of the funnier and more memorable moments of the past year of PTV Live.
Who knows? Maybe Joe will be part of it.
Oh, I better be part of it.
Well, some random guest.
Yeah. Everyone, we will be back next Monday night with our annual retrospect. So everyone have a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy the season with family, friends. If you're not seeing anyone at all, just enjoy the season. Take that moment to sit and
bake cookies.
Bake cookies. Yeah, I like that. Thank you so much for all of your support this year. We really appreciate all your support. Yeah, we absolutely love doing this.
Monetary and just, the overall text and
the fact that you show up every week is we love.
Yeah, that makes a big deal. So
all right, we are about to say good night.
Yeah,
I'm Arnie.
I'm a Doug.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Joe.
There you go. There you go, Joe. Thank you. You're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition. Everyone, Merry Christmas. Have a great week.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Bye, everybody. Happy
Bye,
New Year.
everyone.